Welcome back, Trip Olive Sports Talk. I'm Josh. It's Bryce. It's Roy over there. Gang's all here. Boys, week one of NFL was this week. Week two of college football was this week. Oh boy, I'll tell you what. I didn't get to watch all the games because we had drill this weekend.
Drill.
But boy, was it good to just sit down and just watch game after game after game. NFL recap of our picks. That'll be the first thing we do on NFL side. Wow, this is zoomed in. Very close in NFL only. Bryce and Roy both 11-5. One game behind him is me, 10-6. So we were very tight.
I thought I did pretty good this week.
Yeah, Bryce, you had
I
two
should have
games.
won it. I should have got Monday.
You had two games where you are the only one that missed it: Bears and Vikings, and then Jets and Dolphins. We all missed Dolphins, and we all missed Lions.
Jets and Dolphins. You mean
Jets
Jets
and
and Steelers?
I was meaning like he picked the Jets, they lost, and the Dolphins, they lost. Like I was saying, the team that's the team he has picked, so that's red. I had, but Bryce, you also had a game that only you got it right, was the Chargers game.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna win once I got that one right because I went like undefeated I was like perfect for a while.
Yeah, I missed two games where I only missed Seattle and 49ers game. Man, I thought Seattle had it. And then Cowboys Eagles. I also was the only one that missed. Roy, the only one that you missed that no one else missed was Texans and Rams, which was a very close game. So
yeah, that was
honestly, I will say though, with the 3 years we've done this, I think this was one of our better week ones. Usually we're like right around 500 on the first week, so it's progress. So those are the picks. I'll get into the total after we do college football because we're combining them. So I'll wait till that after. Let's go into games of the week. So we've done this differently in the past. Sometimes we do prime times and then we pick a game. I just think it's easier if we all just pick one game. And I know we definitely have the best one from Roy, which I knew
we have the three best ones.
Yeah, I really think we have three of the better ones. I'll start with my game, and this wasn't being biased. It was just, honestly, I thought it was a good game of the week. Cowboys and Eagles, we opened it up Thursday night. I'll go first. I'm really not going to talk about it too much. The Cowboys offense, I thought, looked pretty good until the weather delay that kind of messed both teams up a little bit offensively because the Eagles couldn't get stopped either until the weather delay. And to me, this is a game the Cowboys probably should have won. I thought offensively they played well, which was a concern. Their offensive line held up really well. Dak looked great coming back from his hamstring injury. Ran the ball well, which I haven't seen in a long time. But defensively, where I thought we might be a little bit better, they didn't play very good, especially in the first half. And we had chances, and we just couldn't capitalize. I mean, you look at Miles Sanders' fumble in the red zone. We only lose 4, 24-20. So you'd take, or I think it was, but we lose 3 points at least there, but we were driving. It hurt. But I thought the Cowboys played pretty well. I mean, to be fair, that's the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles. I thought the Eagles offense looked like shit outside of Hurts running. That was the only thing they did. The Cowboys held Barkley in check. I mean, he still broke a few, but it's Saquon Barkley and the Eagles. But I was pleased as a whole. I just thought they left some out there. But I liked the effort and I liked all that. So, I mean, in Philly, to open it up, I thought they played pretty well, but the Eagles are still the Eagles, and they win close games. That's what they did last year in the playoffs, and that's what they started this year with.
Yeah, I thought the Cowboys' offense looked really good, especially that connection with Dak and CeeDee Lamb. The Eagles, I thought they ran the ball well with both Jalen Hurts and Saquon. It's just they had no pass game whatsoever. I think AJ Brown had like one catch,
and it was the second to last play of the game.
Yeah,
with one target too, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. So I feel bad for people who had him in fantasy, but I don't know how you just breezed over the biggest story of the game of Dak spitting on Jalen Carter, and then only Jalen Carter getting tossed out of the ball. He spit right at him.
He spit at the ground. He did not spit on Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter is clearly trashing, and Dak goes right at him.
No.
It didn't hit him, obviously,
not even
but
close.
Watch the video.
And then Jalen Carter spit down his jersey.
Yeah, he deserved it.
No, not even.
And then he got fined today, $57,222, but Dak didn't get a single thing.
And he'll probably get suspended, from what I heard.
No, he said he isn't getting suspended. He's able to play.
Oh, I read that they were investigating it again.
And the report I saw today, he's not getting suspended.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he should, honestly, but we'll see.
I don't think he should even get fined. They both spit at each other.
No, the game, I thought neither defense showed up in the first half at all.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a runaway train. I don't know. Yeah, the second half, both defenses kind of showed up and kind of got a little stiffer on both ends. But the Cowboys' offense looked good. The first half, I thought Dak actually looked comfortable back there. Offensive line did pretty. He wasn't hurried a lot.
No,
And
that's
where he's got. And when he's hurried, he's when he's make bad mistakes. And Eagles, there's no passing game. I think they went in the game plan. I felt like they just thought, hey, we're just going to run all over Dallas.
I agree.
Cowboys have a good secondary too, so that probably was a good game.
And I felt like that was the game plan. Like they didn't even attempt to throw till the second half. Really, they might throw these little outs to to Smith and them, but when you don't target AJ Brown one time the entire game till the end, Jalen Hurts he's I don't know. He ran the ball well, made better decisions than he normally did, but didn't throw the ball. So I don't know where. Maybe that was the whole plan. But overall, for this game, it was a good game. Both teams really played. Dallas actually played better than I thought they would. I really thought that they would just get run over. I thought that it would just be a pathetic game, but it was actually a really good game.
Yeah, I saw a stat, and I thought Dallas defended the run well. I didn't think they defended the quarterback run that well, but
no, no spy or anything like that to keep him in there.
Defensive linemen just don't play the whole game. It's just not a position that you can fit. They're just so big. They cannot physically play that much. Plays that Kenny Clark played, the Micah Parsons player in the return, 2.2 yards per carry. When he was off the field, 6.5 yards per carry. Now, I don't know what the plays were. I don't know what plays were what, but I liked to see that because that's why they brought him over in that trade, was to help stop the run, and that's what he did. So I was pleased
Matt
with that.
Eberflus in action.
I didn't think anything. Played well, played that bad. He just kept running on him. I thought he played.
Jack Sanborn. How'd you like him?
He honestly, he didn't do a whole lot. He made a few tackles, but his name wasn't all over. I didn't think our linebackers played very well. I think that's what hurt us a lot. Let's take it to Bryce's game of the week. Steelers Jets. Go ahead, Bryce.
Yeah, this I thought was probably the second best game of the week. I think Royce is probably the best game. The story of it is pretty cool just because it was both the quarterbacks' former teams, with Justin Fields coming from the Steelers to the Jets and Aaron Rodgers going from the Jets to the Steelers. And I thought both these teams looked really good. And last year, I thought both these teams were really bad. I guess both those quarterbacks flipping, and they got some more weapons on the Steelers side. I'll give them that. But they just fit better. You bring Justin Fields with Garrett Wilson, played with him in Ohio State. They had a good connection the entire game. Justin Fields looked like he actually had a team built around him. Aaron Rodgers kind of looked like he used to. He was playing good. Him and DK Metcalf look like they both already have a good connection. And then the Steelers defense is really good, and they made a lot of good plays, but Justin Fields looked like he could dice through it, and it kind of made me sick watching it because that's exactly what I said would happen if you built around Justin Fields, is he would play like that. And Chicago failed him and gave him away. And one of my favorite players is going to be an MVP now for another team.
Roy?
Happens quite often. No, I totally agree. I thought Justin Fields looked way better than I would have dreamed. They ran the ball well. I was shocked. Yeah. I really thought that Hall wouldn't be able to run the ball, and Steelers defense did not look that stout when they needed to be, they did. But there was lots of that game where it was like they were just moving the ball on him. Justin Fields was throwing time. Yeah, him and Wilson they brought that back from when they were in college. It was amazing how Wilson would just go. It was just chemistry right there off the bat. Aaron Rodgers was just Aaron Rodgers, and we throw 4 touchdowns. He still holds the ball a lot. At 4, and because he can't move like he used to. Yeah. And I got him several stacks because he's looking for his arm, because his arm's still pretty good. Mm-hmm. The problem is he can't move. Did you see? His pocket. Yeah. He tried to move around like he used to do in the old days, and he would just run into somebody, or he just couldn't get away from That's just not him. They got to continue to run the ball. I thought Warren did a pretty good run in the ball. The Steelers are going to be the Steelers. They're probably going to finish above 500, probably make the playoffs. That's just who they are. The Jets, the way the Dolphins and looked in this way, I mean, they may be a team in that in the what is it, the AFC North, so
East.
or AFC East.
Yeah.
So you never know. That was a lot better than I thought.
Yeah, I thought it. To me, when I watched the Aaron Rodgers on the Jets, they couldn't protect him. He couldn't move. You know, he's trying to force the ball in certain spots, get out quick. Because you're right, he does like to hold it. He likes to look for that big shot first. Always has. But Justin Fields, on the other hand, he doesn't need as much time because he has so much speed and elusiveness that it helps. I feel like the flip could help because the Steelers have a much better offensive line than the Jets do, in my opinion. And so I thought, you know, Aaron Rodgers gets back there. He gets to sit a little bit longer than he had. He probably feels more comfortable because of that. And he's able to throw the ball while he's standing. You know, face someone. The Jets, I didn't think put a lot of pressure on him, which is upsetting because the Jets have a really good defensive line. And then for the Jets, the Steelers defense, I agree with you, Roy. I don't think they played very well until they had to on certain plays.
Yeah.
But they still got after the quarterback a little bit, but Justin Fields got out of there. He stepped up. I thought he played well. And, yeah, I mean, Justin Fields has all the talent, but can he put it together? And, you know, it's great to watch one game and it all fit, but we have to see this for more than 1 week.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's going to have to be – I mean, but to build off of this, that's what – I mean, I really thought the offense would be – it'd be the Bryce Hall show, and Justin Fields wouldn't have – but he just looked more comfortable. And maybe, you know – and a new system that probably fits him. And, you know, it's kind of like Baker Mayfield. He finally found a spot, you know, where he can succeed. Maybe this is his spot. I mean, like you said, it's one game, which I thought was going to be a really stout defense, but they moved the ball on him.
Another thing I'll say real quick, when I think of Justin Fields' time in Chicago, Bryce knows this better. How many really good true number one receivers did he have? Did he have DJ Moore for what? Maybe one year?
1 year.
Okay.
And that was the year he had the worst offensive line. Worst coach I've ever seen.
He goes to the Steelers. Who do you have there?
DJ Moore had over 1,000 yards that year, too. That was his best season.
Last year, he goes to the Steelers for 1 year, or was he there for 2 years? I'm not sure.
He was with the Steelers for 1 year and played like 5 games.
Yeah, played 5 games. Who's his number one guy? George Pickens, who really for the Steelers was just a straight deep threat for the most part.
He played good in those Steelers games. They just, once Russell Wilson came back, they benched him. I don't know. But, I'm pretty sure they were like 5-0 when they benched him, weren't they?
Something like that. It was a good record.
Something like that.
But I mean, he's got Garrett Wilson, who, let's be real, is a true number one receiver. Like, he's a good receiver. Young, athletic, creates separation. That means a lot for young guys, especially having a dependable guy. Like, when you don't know where to go, look for Garrett Wilson. You can never go wrong. So that probably helped as well. And then Roy's, I mean, this is Game of the Week. I knew someone would put it on there. That's why I didn't put it. But, yeah.
Oh, I had to get it for – I mean, this was by far – I mean, this game was crazy. I mean, two teams – two quarterbacks. I'm not just two quarterbacks that just make plays. I mean that. Derrick Henry. How do you get that? How are you that old
and big
and still be able to do what you do? I mean, he's run away from guys on that one wrong run.
Yeah,
did you? I saw a stat. I heard a stat today, and this is crazy. So, Derrick Henry's been in the league 9 years.
I know. Yes.
Did you hear that stat where he has? So he's 9 years. He's had 2,000 yards rushing twice. He's led the league in rushing 5 times.
Something like
5
that.
of those 9. He still does not have. So he's got like 11,000 yards. He's still 1,000 yards short of his high school career in rushing yards in his.
That's
high
crazy.
School. 4 years in high school, 12,000.
He basically ran for 4,000 yards every year in high school.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
And 55 touchdowns in 1 year. So I heard that and I was like, "You got
up against that guy as like
a
17-year-old."
That Barstool was talking about because Barstool guys said, "You know how many defensive players probably quit in high school just because they had to play Derrick Henry or teammates?"
That meme of Mark Ingram in like the national gym, that's Derrick Henry standing next to. Mark Ingram was a solid NFL running back. He looked like a midget.
Yeah.
And
that was a stat. I had to bring that up. But this game was just crazy. I mean, Lamar Jackson early. I mean, he looked like MVP. Just, I mean, you couldn't stop him. And I thought the Bills had done a good job of getting defensive players this offseason to help them. But then Josh Allen just kept with the, he's relentless. Josh Allen's a relentless quarterback on a team that still wish they had better receivers. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Coleman's stepping up, starting to come to
He
something.
made some really good plays.
He made some good plays. They just don't have that playmaker. Guy.
Yeah.
If they had that, Josh Allen, it would just take him to the next level. But
agree.
I mean, James Cook, I thought did roll. But this game, I mean, I don't know. If I was getting ready to go to sleep. They were down, 3 scores,
13,
whatever. Yeah, and I was like, man, this is over. And I kind of kept it on and just was just. And then all of a sudden, they go on this run. Just things fell their way. Yeah, the fumble and everything. And Josh Allen, I mean, he's just good.
That good.
No, these teams are probably the two best teams that I saw this weekend. And it's too bad. I mean, it's great they played week 1. You're probably going to see them later in the year in the AFC Championship.
Yeah, I'll go next. I'll let you go last, Bryce. I mean, it was just an unbelievable game. The Bills went down. Did the Bills score first in the game?
Yes, Bills scored first.
And then the Ravens, I mean, just took over that ball game.
Well, Derrick Henry just went that early on. They were
putting 9 people in the box, and he is running right through them with really only missing one, making one person miss. He is incredible. That whole offense is built perfectly around each other. Could they use another receiver? Sure, but
Zay Flowers is pretty solid.
But Andrews is still out, right? Andrews wasn't playing.
No, he played, but he didn't do anything.
He was hurt, wasn't he?
Likely was out. It's the other guy.
Likely. Okay, that's right.
Likely was out. But do you have they kept doing the zone read on Joey Bosa, new Bill. And, man, the first, 2 or 3 drives, he's crashing down to get Henry, and Lamar's going for 30 right around him. Then he takes the play off and sits, and Henry takes it 60 to the house right up. It's incredible. And then, the fight to because they never got it closer than 14. And then they get it.
Missed the extra point.
They missed the extra point. They missed the 2-point somewhere in there too. So they kept not getting into the one score territory. And then to keep scoring every time the Ravens would score super fast, get the stop, get the fumble, stop, score again, make it a ball game, and then the Ravens
and then stop them again to get the ball again.
That's the only gripe I have the entire game is the Ravens ran the ball so well. I thought they got comfortable going, okay, run the clock, get their timeouts out, let our defense win. Your defense didn't get a stop all night, really. I thought they should have just ran some plays, spread it out, let Lamar work, but I don't know. I just didn't like the end from them.
I agree.
That's what lost it to him. But, man, what a ball game to start Sunday night. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That I will go down saying that will be the game of the year at the end of the day. That was that good.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Derrick Henry is on my fantasy, so he won me fantasy while playing against Josh
lost
Allen.
fantasy.
I guess how many yards did he have? I didn't get to see that stat.
I think he had 202 or something like that. It was crazy.
Wow. Hello. Okay. Sorry, Yankees were tied 2-2 before the podcast. Look, they just gave up 9 runs in an inning. Okay.
Damn.
I did not know. I was looking up
I'm pretty sure Derrick Henry had over 200 yards.
You keep going. I'll look it up.
And
I got it. 18 carries for 169. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have more to say that you guys didn't say, but Derrick Henry run me fantasy. It was an awesome game. Josh Allen's that guy. Still is. I don't really have much else to say. It was an awesome game.
I had Derrick Henry
if you had to say, because Lamar Jackson had a good game too. Who would if he right there those two quarterbacks or Derrick Henry? Who's the MVP? Because that was the players of that game were probably the best ones of the weekend. I agree
because Josh Allen was the only player on the Bills that played exceptional. Lamar had Derrick Henry.
He's carried the load for last several years, and I was and that's what scares me is that because I think this team is a Super Bowl team. Bills are. Can you beat the Ravens, the Chiefs late in the season with not that last playmaker? He needs. James Cooks I think is a good running back, but he's not that guy. Like if you need to go back and drop back and find a guy to receive, they've got to get that. And I wish that they'd go out and trade for somebody, but I just don't see him doing it.
D Hop had an insane catch as well.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
he's still got crazy hand. I like watching him play. He runs great routes and has unbelievable hands.
I mean, I see
So we went
Tyreek Hill's available now.
Yeah, we went over the game.
He got arrested, didn't he?
Again?
Tyreek Hill just got charged again for beating up his wife.
Well,
I'm pretty sure.
I think that was already the charge. I think it's just coming out like all of them. I think it was already charged. It's all his old stuff.
I think it happened again.
Like it's a new charge, but like the charge has already been filed. If that makes sense.
Okay, he's got me blocked on Twitter now.
Yeah, wow.
I always comment and say
Tyreek Hill blocked you.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Because I comment
go
on everything he makes.
Of the week since we just went over the games. Thursday night, Eagles beat the Cowboys at home 24-20. Chargers win in Brazil 27-21. Colts stunned the Dolphins in a blowout.
Oh, I don't even close.
Steelers go into MetLife and win in the Rodgers field game 34-32. Jaguars take care of the Panthers 26-10 in Liam Cohen's debut. Cardinals go into New Orleans and win 20-13. Commanders take care of the Giants in a pretty ugly one, 21-6. Buccaneers win a close one over the Falcons. Every time those two teams play, it's a 3-point game, I swear. Buccaneers edge it out in Atlanta to beat the Falcons. Bengals beat the Browns also in an ugly game, though, kind of 17-16. Raiders go to New England and spoil Mike Vrabel's debut. Pete Carroll, how about it? 20-13 Raiders. Seahawks I keep reading the team that loses. 49ers go into Seattle and win a close one, 17-13. Broncos hold on to survive against the Titans. That was an ugly game. 4 turnovers for the Broncos. Titans in it. Micah Parsons' debut. The Lions go to Green Bay, and they don't play well without Ben Johnson, it looks like. 27-13. Rams win a tight one against the Texans, 14-9. Bills win the absolute game of the year. I'll say it on week 1, 41-40. And the Vikings come back in the fourth quarter and beat the Bears in Soldier Field, 27-24. All right, that's all we got for NFL.
Man, my boy JJ.
Yeah, he did look good down the stretch.
Yeah.
The Lions-Packers game, that Lions looked awful on offense. I mean, play calling was terrible. I mean, they look lost.
All right, Roy, that takes us to college football. And before we get there, we don't have to go through our picks, but I'll tell you the records of our picks. I finished the week in first, 9-1. Only loss was a double overtime loss to Baylor by SMU.
Yeah, that was a good game.
That was a good game. Almost had a perfect one. 9-1. You guys are both 8-2. Roy, you missed Michigan and Oklahoma. You also missed Duke and Illinois. Yep. And then Bryce, you missed the SMU game with me, but you also missed Kentucky over Ole Miss. So that puts our total for the week. We all got the same score, 19-7. Because you guys were one ahead of me in NFL, and I was one ahead of you in college. So 19-7.
Good first week there.
That leaves the standings, including week 0 of college football. I'm doing week 1 as the score. I know this is week 2 for college football, but I don't want to mess it up and make it all confusing. So I put weeks 0/1 for college football, and then I put week 1, but that's really week 2 of college football combined. It'll make sense. Bryce, you're in last right now. 28-13. The person you'd be doing the Waffle House Challenge with?
Is me, probably.
Roy, 1 game ahead at 29-12, and I'm 1 game ahead of you guys, or of Roy, 30-11. So it's only
the first week.
Hey, second week technically if you're counting college, but yep. So
just want to go over scores again with the NFL or college, and then do picks for NFL and college together, or you want to do NFL picks right now?
Do picks for NFL. Let's jump backwards.
I've got the games pulled up.
Okay, let me get to the Okay, let me week 2. I keep forgetting to do it because I need to put it on the script.
I already put the college game on the.
I know
on your thing.
Okay, Bryce, you want to read them?
Thursday Night Football. The Commanders go to the Packers.
I will.
Packers are 3.5 favorite. You taking who?
I'll take the Packers. Bryce, this is 2 of your favorite teams.
I was just about to say, these are like my 2 least favorite teams. I probably won't watch this, but I'll take the Packers.
Oh, man.
I'm hoping for Commanders. Need that pick to be better for the Packers.
I'll take the Commanders.
I also hope the Commanders win, but
I will be big time rooting for the Packers to lose every game the rest of the year. So,
Me too.
all right.
The next game, Seattle goes to Pittsburgh.
Hmm.
I'll take
Seattle-
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
2.5 favorite.
That's a close one. Steelers are at home. Give me the Steelers. Damn it.
I agree.
I want
Next
to go
game,
Seahawks.
Patriots go to the Dolphins for a shit fest.
No shit.
Bryce, go first.
I'm taking the Patriots in this one. As bad as the Dolphins looked.
I'm going to go the other way. The Dolphins. I like the Dolphins coach. That's about the only thing I like.
Well, I like
yeah.
the Patriots coach. I think Vrabel's
I
pretty
hate
good.
Dolphins coach.
He's a good coach. I just don't think they're quite ready. Miami has got to bounce back a little. I mean, not maybe all the way, but they got to bounce back a little bit. I'll take the Dolphins.
I'll go with Bryce, and I'll take the Patriots.
Next game,
Yep.
Jacksonville goes into Cincinnati.
This will be a fun game. I'm curious to see how good the Jags offense looks against the Bengals defense. I'm not taking much stock with the Bengals defense playing the Browns.
I'll take the Bengals.
I'm going to take the Bengals as well, but I want to watch the
I'm
Jags.
also taking the Bengals, and the Jaguars traded Tank Bigsby. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
4th and a 5th, 5th and a 6th, one of them.
Next game, Bills go into New York to play the Jets.
Give me the Bills.
Bills.
Yep, I agree. The Los Angeles Rams go down to Tennessee to play the Titans.
Give me the
Rams.
Yeah, I'm taking the Rams. Cleveland divisional game goes to Baltimore to play the Ravens.
Give me the Ravens.
Ravens. The 49ers go down to play the New Orleans Saints.
49ers.
I agree.
Yeah, I read Brock Purdy is questionable. I assume he plays, but you don't know. Kittle is out. He's out for the next 4 weeks. If
5
Purdy doesn't
more
play
weeks,
this
I think.
game, that I would definitely give New Orleans a chance. Mac Jones is their backup.
I don't know if there's a quarterback in the league who I wouldn't be comfortable beating the Saints with Spencer Rattler.
Okay. Hung in there against the what do you
He played a
call
lot better than I thought he would.
Cardinals. Cardinals are a solid team. Will Johnson played pretty well first game.
Next
Hell
game, Josh's team, the Giants, go down to play the Cowboys.
Give me the boys.
Cowboys. Giants look
If-
absolutely awful.
If Danny DeVito was still playing, I'd take the
Illinois
Giants,
legend.
but
Illinois
I'm taking
legend.
the Cowboys. Another divisional game, Chicago goes to Detroit to play the Lions.
If this game was in Chicago, I would really think it's close. But the Lions have always played better on indoor fields. I'll take the Lions.
I agree. Lions.
Ben Johnson's return. I'm
Big
taking
game.
Ben Johnson.
You did last
Bounce
night.
back. They should have beat the Vikings. They played so good for 3 quarters, and then
Their
just-
offense, man, they look bad in that
That,
fourth quarter.
and too
bad.
many penalties. Well, I don't know how
Some of those
he's gotta
penalties
clean
were
that up.
bullshit. The phantom holding, that was unbelievable, and then the
I'm
defensive pass
Caleb Williams
interference.
cannot be 1 for 14 in the fourth quarter in a game.
I
Cannot.
agree. Yeah, I know.
All right,
Next
Lions,
game,
Bears, Lions.
the Broncos go to play Indiana Jones with the Colts.
I'm going to take the Broncos. They got to look better than they did last week.
I'm going to take the Colts
I'm taking the Colts as
at
well.
home.
Wow.
Danny Dimes is back in playoff form.
You guys
for
are
the Giants.
Dude, buying the cold Kool-Aid. This is our
Daniel
house.
Jones looked
This is
decent.
our team.
He
We
got a new
bleed
nickname.
blue.
When he showed up in Indiana and grabbed the whip and became Indiana Jones, he's on fire.
I just can't. It's at home, so I'll take Colts. Yeah,
I'll put a bold prediction. Pat Surtain takes one to the house this week.
The Carolina Panthers go to play in Arizona against the Cardinals.
Arizona.
I know the Panthers played the Jags and it didn't look great. It wasn't as bad as it looked. Their defense was on the field. The Jags took slow drives and really ran that game thin. You said it's in Arizona?
Uh-huh.
Oh, give me the
They
Cardinals.
got to wheel the field in.
Oh, they've always done that there.
I know, it's kind of cool. I'm
I'll
taking
take
the Cardinals.
If it was in Carolina, I'd take the Panthers. Roy, did you
Is
take
Roy-
Cardinals?
I took Cardinals. Yeah.
The next game, Super Bowl rematch. Eagles go to Kansas City to play the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I didn't think the Chiefs looked that good.
No.
I'll
They
take the
look
Eagles.
bad though. I thought the Chargers just looked that good, in my opinion.
I just thought
I thought the offense looked terrible for the Chiefs without Rashee Rice and then Worthy going down.
And
I'm
lose
taking the
Worthy.
Eagles easily. Yeah.
You guys both got Eagles.
Yeah.
Eagles.
I'll take the Chiefs. It's in Kansas City, right?
It's in Kansas City. I don't think that
Well,
game will be
Bryce,
close,
when you're
actually.
bitching about the refs, I don't want to hear it because they're in Kansas City. So
They
go.
had a holding call there was a holding call that was missed against the Chargers that won the Chargers the game.
I'm just saying, whenever you're watching the game, you go, "Oh, you only got that pick right, Josh, because they're playing Kansas City." I don't want to hear it. You know that.
That did happen all year last year. Falcons go to Minnesota to play the Vikings.
God damn.
I'm taking my JJ. Taking JJ McCarthy.
I am not.
Yeah.
I am taking the Falcons. JJ looks so bad.
You
for
know,
3 quarters, and then
I actually didn't think he looked that bad. He got finally figured it out and just he looked good throwing the ball.
I thought he looked okay. I thought he looked poised once he had time to sit. The Bears defense was real good the first half. This one's hard. I just trust that the Vikings will be able to score against the Falcons defense more than the Falcons offense will score on the Vikings defense. So I'm going to take the Vikings. You have the Falcons, Bryce?
yeah.
Okay.
How about being JJ in your first 2 NFL games around prime time? That's Sunday Night Football.
I know.
Was it really?
Monday
Jeez.
night. Yeah, Monday Night Football. We have 2 games, one at 6 and one at 9. The first game, Baker Mayfield and the Bucks go down to Houston to play the Texans.
All right. Well, Bryce has the Bucks.
I'll take the Bucks.
I was about to
I'm
say, go ahead
also
and put my pick in.
I already had your pick in. I had Bucks over here on the side, and whenever you said them, I just dragged them over to your name. Bryce has the Bucks going 17-0.
Probably. The Chargers, who looked really good, go to play the Raiders.
Roy, did you take Bucks as well?
I took the Bucks,
Yeah.
and I'm going to take the Chargers here.
I'm also going to take the Chargers.
Me too. I think the Chargers are finally clicking.
Their run game was a little concerning to me. They didn't run the ball very well. They threw the ball exceptionally well, but
Justin Herbert finally looks like the guy that people have been calling him for the last however long he's been.
Oh, he's been that good. I hate to break it. He's been that good.
He's never played like that though.
Well, maybe not in that game particular, but Justin, I have said since his rookie year, he's been a top 10 guy every year. Now, is he ever going to be top 3? Probably not, but he is just consistent. Okay, those are our picks. Now on to college football.
All right, so we'll go over a few games over the weekend. The only games that were really good, you had Illinois beat Duke 45-19. That was a close game early. Mississippi State hosting Arizona State wins at 24-20.
I know.
So now you get to listen to Brandon Walker talk about how great Mississippi State's going to be for the next fucking
My boss is now
2
a
weeks.
State fan, so I'm hearing all about him too.
Oh, God. Iowa State, maybe the most boring game I watched all weekend. Iowa State won 16-13. Neither offense looks very good. I was just like, what the fuck? It looked like an Iowa game. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Like you said, Baylor beat SMU in 2 overtimes, 48-45 on a field goal. That was a great game. Ole Miss chipping out against Kentucky. That was a close game, Bryce. I know you picked Kentucky.
It's hard to go into Kentucky and win. They play well at home.
Oh.
Always have.
And they won 30. Ole Miss won 30-23. Tennessee just romped East Tennessee State. I don't even know why they played that FSC. I mean, 72-17. It wasn't even close.
That's so stupid that there even is games like that.
Well, I'll go into that here in a minute. And then Oklahoma beats Michigan 24-13. Wasn't as close as the score said. I thought Bryce Underwood played really well for a freshman quarterback against a very good defense. Bad play calling, and I think we weren't prepared for Mater to run the ball as much as he did on defense. So bad tackling. So that's a couple of games. The rankings this week, I'm just going to go over the top 10. Ohio State 1, Penn State 2, LSU 3, Oregon 4, Miami 5, Georgia 6, Texas 7, Notre Dame 8, Illinois 9, and Florida State 10. If you look, there are 11 SEC teams now in the rankings. 11-25.
Yep.
And they all played cupcakes. A lot of them played FCS schools last week, and so now they look really, really good.
Not
And
Illinois.
So who
Illinois
cares?
takes a road game that they were favored by 3 points and win by 30. Love
Yeah.
it. I love getting on the road.
Duke,
early.
and Duke turned the ball over how many freaking times? And a lot of it wasn't even Illinois' fault. So
I agree. I'm just saying. I like the
All
road
right.
test early because the next time they have a big road test will be in Indiana.
let's see. So now let's go to the picks this week for college football. The first game that there wasn't a lot of good games this week, so I tried to play these even teams up. The first one, William and Mary versus Virginia. You got
Is that considered a close game?
Well, Virginia's always favored. Like what? But they were at 10.
I'll take Virginia.
I'll take Virginia.
I'm gonna take Virginia too. FAU versus FIU. Florida Atlantic versus Florida International.
I don't even know what those teams are.
Natalie's brother goes to FAU. He's a freshman, so I'm taking the Owls.
Who's the favorite in that game? Just say I don't have it. I can look it up. I just don't have it.
Let me look. Florida International by 2.5.
I'll take
Bull Stadium.
I will take Florida and International then. To be different.
Okay. Bryce, who'd you take?
Whatever one you took.
FAU.
Wow. Shout out Q.
All right. Pittsburgh versus West Virginia. And if I remember, I saw Pittsburgh was favored.
Let me look.
I will take West Virginia.
Pittsburgh, let's see. I've got it right here. Pittsburgh's favored 7.5. I'll take Pittsburgh.
I'll take Pitt then. That's too much.
That is a lot.
We all got Pitt?
He took West Virginia. Oh, you changed Pitt?
Okay. I didn't know it was 7.5.
Oh, okay.
All right, this is a 2 ranked teams. Southern Florida versus Miami.
Mm.
And this 2 ranked teams, I think this will be a really good game.
Yeah. South Florida's been playing good.
Other than Miami is favored by 17.5.
I'm taking the Hurricanes.
It's at Miami. I have to go Miami, but this game, I'm not going to lie, I probably would take South Florida plus.
Miami's home. Their home is not even really that much of a home field advantage because it's so far away.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Miami too, but I'm going to bet USF plus 17.5.
I agree. Oh.
What?
This next game's not even a question.
East Carolina versus Coastal Carolina.
Give me the Chanticleers. I don't care what the spread is.
Well, let me see what the spread is.
I'll take Coastal Carolina just to be against you.
ECU is 7.5 favorites.
That's Josh's favorite college team.
I'll take ECU.
If I could restart my life and go to a school outside of Illinois, going to Coastal. All
right, next game. Texas A&M versus Notre Dame, another ranked game. I'm going to take Texas A&M.
I'm going Notre Dame.
I'll take Texas A&M.
All right, the next
pick for this one.
The next one's just our boys. Air Force versus Utah. They didn't play last week, so Air Force versus Utah State.
At Utah State?
Yeah.
Air Force is favored 4.5. Give me the Falcons.
I'm taking the Falcons.
Aim high.
All right, Illinois versus Western Michigan.
Give me the Illini.
Unfortunately, I'm going to take Illinois.
Josh tabbed over Illinois for all of us.
Western Michigan's terrible. Next game, Michigan versus Central Michigan. Central Michigan's terrible too. So
are they really terrible?
0-2.
Wow,
they're pretty bad.
I remember them being. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Western Michigan now that I think about it.
Well, Illinois playing Western Michigan. They're terrible. I think you're talking about Eastern Michigan probably.
One of those Michigan schools is solid. They produce a lot of. I think it's Western Michigan that produces the talent.
Sometimes. So I'm taking Michigan. I'm sure you all are. This next game is going to probably be the game of the week.
Oh,
Tennessee versus Georgia. I think it's at Georgia.
Yeah, it is. No, it's not.
No,
it's in Knoxville.
That makes me want to take Tennessee
Ooh,
more.
yeah, that
I was gonna
At
take
2:30 at Knoxville, Georgia, 3.5.
Yep. Ooh,
in
that-
Rocky Top. I'm taking Tennessee for sure.
Ah,
I'm taking Georgia.
I'm taking
What
Georgia.
time is that game?
2:30
2:30
on Saturday.
That's right when I get off work, so I should be able to watch it.
2:30. So
I
that's
got
the
you.
college games this week. And
Alrighty. I'll tell you what.
week 3 is pretty boring, but then starting next week, the following week, conference plays will start, so things are going to
Yeah.
get a little better.
Bryce and Roy, you guys only have 2 games that are different from each other. I have a lot different. So if you guys are going to make up ground, this is probably the week. I mean, make up ground, you're 1 and 2 back, but still. All right. Solid. That takes us to, I think that's all we got for football. Oh, before we jump, I do want to go over our top 12 teams. I'm just going to read through them, and you can go, oh, yeah, that wasn't a great pick. I'll start with me. Georgia 1, Penn State 2, Arizona State at 3. That one hurt. Notre Dame at 4. That one hurt. Texas at 5. I'm still okay with. Ohio State at 6. Oregon, Clemson, Illinois, SMU, Alabama. So not the great, but the one I'm sticking with, UNLV. 3-0. They look solid, Roy.
Yeah, they just lost their one of their quarterbacks.
Bryce, Texas 1, Georgia 2, Ohio State 3, Clemson 4, Penn State 5, Tennessee 6, Alabama 7, Miami 8, Iowa State 9, Oregon 10, LSU 11, and South Carolina 12. Solid list. Roy, undefeated Clemson at 1, already gone.
Okay,
Georgia.
lost one.
Georgia, they almost lost twice, by the way.
Oh, they're better than what they ended up tearing up that game.
Georgia 2, Oregon 3, Utah 4, Penn State 5, Michigan 6, Texas 7, LSU 8, Louisville 9, Baylor 10, Washington 11, James Madison 12.
Yeah, James Madison's a bad one.
Yeah. All right. Takes us to MLB.
I can do standings if you want me to.
You can just do like the division
I'm just
leaders
kidding.
and the wild card.
Yeah, so nothing's changed really in Major League Baseball. Toronto still leads the East. It's 2 games though now. Detroit leads the Central. They're up 8 games on Cleveland, and Houston is still 2 games up on Seattle for the West. The NL or the wild card. We'll go do the NL first. The NL, Philly's still up 9 games. Milwaukee's 7.5 up in the Central. And the Dodgers are 1 game still behind the Padres. Padres just cannot get over the hump on that.
Yeah.
Wild card standings. The Yankees and Boston lead the top of the wild card with Seattle. Texas is 1.5. Cleveland's 2 games back. Kansas City's 3.5. I think that's about it. The rest of them are about done. Seattle is the NL. Chicago's up. San Diego's up, and the Mets are up. San Francisco's 2.5 back. Cincinnati's 3.5 back. There's only 13 games left, 12 games left.
Yeah, 2 weeks
And
basically.
I think the NL's pretty much settled. I don't even think there's going to be any changes, period. And that I think you've seen the 1 through 6 there. So, and the only thing about the NL, the AL, I see Texas. I think Seattle's the only team that can lose, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I think,
agree.
And I don't think Houston will fall. And then they're only 1 game up. The funny thing is, and I cannot believe this, is you look at Toronto's 82 and Detroit's at 82 wins. And then you got Boston, New York are only 80 games. We got 80 game wins. I mean, they're right in there. So there's that might be a shakeup whether who might be playing.
Yeah, the standings in the American League can definitely be shifted.
Yeah, I think the same 6 teams are going to be in, except maybe Seattle. But the standings overall, this is going to be interesting. But other than that, baseball's kind of what it is.
We're basically waiting for the playoffs at this point, especially all of our teams. We're all probably, in case of a miracle, fall off. I mean, we're going to be in. But, man, the Yankees' problem is unless they take over the division and get a 1 or a 2 seed, they're facing Boston, because that's who they're going to play as a wild card. Now, as of now, the Yankees would have the home series because the wild card is a straight 3-game set in one location. But so they don't play well against Boston. And then if Toronto gets the 2 seed, that's who you're going to face. So 2 teams the Yankees have really struggled with, I think, are lined up to be their first.
It just took 2 or 3 from Toronto, though.
Yeah, but still, I think it's going to be tough. You get into a playoff
It will be.
setting.
Playoffs different.
And I look in the National League for the Cubs. Boy, they don't have an easy road because they're just not getting that division anymore. It's
Cubs are
too
playing
far out.
terrible
So
right
they're
now
going to be the
still,
number one
so.
wild card. So they'll host a playoff series. Problem is you're going to face the loser of the NL West. You're going to get the Dodgers or the Padres.
Yeah.
That's just and then if they win, they're going to Philly. If Philly, because Philly will have.
I mean,
I'm assuming
getting to
Philly
host
doesn't-
it makes me feel more confident just because of how Wrigley plays.
Yeah,
We
it's
play
true.
small ball, and it's hard to hit home runs in Wrigley. So
Yeah,
that helps us in the playoffs, but the team's just not hitting well right now. Kyle Tucker just went on the 10-day IL today. Pete Crow Armstrong's still on the IL, I believe, or on and off, over and over.
Yep.
Our closer got a freaking strain and has just been sitting on the bench this week. Like, it just doesn't – I don't know. I feel like we missed our window with Kyle Tucker, and it's not going to work out right. But we could get hot in the playoffs.
it's true.
I'm just ready for the season to be over and to get into the playoffs. That's what I'm ready for. I'm tired of this straggling at the end.
I agree. I'm ready for it to get here. The Yankees have such an easy schedule. I just want them to stay 500 against these. They got the Tigers in a 3-game set. They're going to lose game 1 tonight. They're going to lose. And then they have in Boston a 3-game set. And after that, they play Baltimore for 6, Chicago for 3, the White Sox for 3, and the Twins for 3. So I really hope we can take advantage of that and sneak
Is
into
that
a
when we're
2-seed.
going, Josh?
No, we'll see the Padres. I think the White Sox one's in New York. But yeah, it should be good. We'll see what these standings look like if we've got any. Because I'd say after this week, 7 games left. I mean, it's going to be tough to make more than like 3 or maybe 3 in a week. I mean, that's a good one unless you play the team.
Yeah.
So we'll probably know next week. But yeah. But that's all I got for our standings in our draft. Not much has changed. Roy's got 462. Bryce is 12 back at 450, and I'm 9 back of Bryce, but I'm 13. Or
What's the punishment for that one?
I don't know if we ever came up with one, but we can decide one this week if we want.
We should do
I think it
that
should
when
be-
Kim eats at Waffle House, Roy.
Oh yeah, you should go to 2 losers. Go to Waffle House and eat that hash browns all the way. You ever seen that,
It's
Josh?
nasty.
I don't, but I've heard of it, and I don't know. We'll see.
His
I've been in Atlanta the
father-in-law
entire
eats it
year,
every
so-
time he goes.
Thank you, Braves.
So
It's
that's
That's all I
baseball.
got for baseball. Right to our games. I don't have a game this week, so
No, I didn't either because I was just gonna do what Bryce wanted to do.
All right, I got the Mount Rushmore. I've been wanting to do them for a while because Barstool's back doing them, and I have a good one today. I let them know early so they could research. It is Adam Sandler movies. We're going to snake draft in order of our football standings since we're in football season. So it should go, I believe, Josh, Roy, me, right?
no football standing. Oh, you're saying first gets first pick?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
So I think there's a clear 1, 2, 3. It's just whichever order you draft them in. I'm going to be upset.
No, see, I disagree because I think Adam Sandler has. I have listed here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 movies that I love Adam Sandler, and I guarantee 3 of them you guys would never even pick, probably.
I'm sure you're going to have some off the wall ones, Roy.
Yeah.
Josh, you have to pick one.
I'm debating whether to use them or not. So that's.
Well, I'm taking Happy Gilmore, the first one, as my number 1 pick.
I mean, I love Happy Gilmore. But the funny thing is, Happy Gilmore's not even my favorite one. My favorite one of all of them, I love Waterboy. I laugh so fucking hard on that movie.
It's
All
I
the
was
time.
kind of hoping you took Waterboy because I'm going to take my favorite Adam Sandler movie second, and I didn't want 2 football movies, so I'm going with my first pick is Billy Madison. So we got the 3 off that I thought we would get off right away, and then on the turn, I'm taking Longest Yard because that's my favorite
Okay.
Adam Sandler movie.
See, I'm not a Longest Yard fan.
I'm also not a Longest Yard fan. I mean, it's a good movie, but like it's
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So to me, the funny thing is Happy Gilmore. So now I have 2 here that I love, and I can't decide which one I'm going to take because I'm afraid you'll take the other one. Because that's my boy is one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. I love
was
that
gonna
movie.
take that in my
Vanilla
top 5.
Ice, man.
Yeah.
It
that
is
your pick?
Oh yeah, I'll take that. I love that
Yeah.
movie.
So I
I
was
was going to
between
take that one
two,
later.
and that was going to be my. I thought you'd take the one I'm going to take, so I was going to take that one next. I'm going with Grown Ups.
See, I like Grown-ups, but that's not one of my
I'm
favorites. So.
surprised it got here, honestly. And then I'm going to take my maybe okay. I shouldn't say it's my personal favorite because I do think Happy Gilmore is my personal favorite. But this one, I don't think you guys would choose, but I'm still taking it anyway. Click. I love Click.
Dang, I was
See,
going to take Click. That was my favorite one
Click-
growing up.
Nobody
Click's not
really
one-
likes it, but I love it.
Click was one of my favorite growing up. I used
I
to
agree.
put on rewind the part where he's showing him the magic trick and he flips the quarter and the kid goes, "Are you shitting me?"
Yeah.
I would watch that over and over and over.
My favorite part is when he's at his boss's desk and he shits in his face and goes, "I take shit."
It tastes like
That's
I
my
forgot about
favorite
that.
part. That's my. and he goes,
I'm not a big fan of that movie. I don't mind that movie, but it's not one of my favorites.
yeah.
So back to me. So who you
Oh
picked?
no,
you
I
took.
get another one.
Wait,
How
who'd you
many are we
take? You
doing?
took
You just took two,
Yes.
didn't you? You took Grown
No,
Ups and
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Grown-ups and then Click.
Click. Yep.
So we're just doing 4, right? So this is the last one, or we're doing
five.
another
It's
thing?
5.
Oh, 5. Okay, so this is number 3.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 3. I am going to take. Gosh, I mean, because some of these older movies you guys probably don't know. I'm gonna take Wedding Singer.
Damn
I
it.
love that movie.
That if it wrapped around, that would have been my next pick.
I just hilarious.
I think I'm gonna win the draft now just with this turn because there's 2 movies I can't believe aren't taken off. I'm gonna take Big Daddy. That's
I don't like
an
Big
unbelievably
Daddy.
great
I
movie.
like it, but it's not.
And then I'm taking Mr. Deeds with my 4th pick.
See, that was gonna be my next one if I could got back to me. Because I
You
was
never
debating
seen
between
that,
Deeds and Wedding Singer, but I thought maybe Deeds would come back to me since you guys didn't take either one of them. So now it's back to me. Man, I'm gonna just go my last 2. I'm gonna go older movies you guys probably never seen. I'm gonna go with Airheads. I don't know if you've seen that movie. You should really look it up. It's got Adam Sandler, Steve Buscemi, and Chris Farley's in it. They're in a band. They go in. They're trying to get signed, and they go into a radio station and take everybody hostage. And it is fucking hilarious. I love that
I've
movie.
never seen that one.
You gotta look it up.
Josh,
you.
for 2 picks.
I know one. I'm trying to think of my other. I'll say my first one. I'm gonna go with Little Nicky.
I
Damn
hate
it.
that movie. I hate that movie.
That is Bailey's one of her favorite movies. I was going to take
Yeah.
that as my last pick.
I don't know what I want my next one to be. That's my problem.
I know it. I have one more that I don't want you guys to take. 'Cause
I'll take Hustle. It's a good movie in theory. It's just not a funny movie.
I
per
was
se,
really
but
surprised you guys would take that early.
I really like the movie. It's not a typical
not
Adam
Adam.
Sandler movie,
Yeah.
but I do like the movie, so I'll take it.
Yeah, I really thought you guys would take that one early. Because I did not like it, and I didn't like what was that one, The Gym, or whatever.
Uncut Gems.
I hated that movie.
Yeah.
My last Adam Sandler movie. Damn. Like I said, I still got 4 more here, and I don't know which one to take. I am going to
Hopefully it's
take.
not
Huh?
Hopefully, don't pick the one I want to take right now.
I'm gonna take the Zohan.
I
thought you
I
would
was
take that
between
one.
I'm
that
gonna take the Zohan.
that and the Hustle. So
So you didn't take mine. I am going to take Jack and Jill because I think that movie is hilarious with Al Pacino.
See, you
trying
guys
to have
missed
sex
about-
with his.
I hate that movie.
I hate that
I
movie.
love that movie.
You missed the 5 that I liked, which I didn't take. I like Bulletproof. You ever seen that one?
Nope.
I don't
Probably
think so.
not. It's with Damon Wayans. I also like. I mean, how can you guys not like? Was it Just Go With It?
Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston's
almost-
freaking hot, and so is Brooklyn Decker. Now it's just freaking ridiculous.
Jennifer
Chuck and
Aniston,
Larry?
Nobody took 50 First Dates either.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, 51st. I didn't surprise nobody took. I thought Chuck and Larry. I pronounced it Chuck and Larry.
The other movie I was going to take that if that one got taken was 8 Crazy Nights. I love
Ah,
that movie.
That's one of my favorite cartoon movies
I
of all
love that
time.
movie.
Yep. All right.
Josh's probably never seen it.
I haven't.
Surprised
It's
none
a
of these.
cartoon
Anger
movie with
Management was pretty
Devil.
good.
I love Anger Management too, but
Yeah,
that one I don't
I
think is
mean-
on there.
It's a good
All right.
Reign Over Me is one of his better non-laughing movies.
Josh,
Here,
I
wanna
think
watch
tomorrow I'm going to try and make like a graphic, and then I want you to put it on Twitter and put a poll up, and then put the graphic below.
Okay.
So we can decide
See who
won.
wins.
Yeah.
We can put
Okay,
the
that's
graphic
fine.
on Facebook and Instagram and stuff too.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
That's all we got.
Yep.
All right, off to week 2. This was pod 96. We got 3 left until the big boy. Don't know what we're gonna do. Haven't talked about it, but we better figure it out. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment. We'll see you next week. Peace.
See ya.
So yeah.